You're listening to Unplugged Radio,
a podcast in which a trio of longtime friends and gamers talk about media, role-playing, hobbying,
and sometimes even Kings of War.
Let's roll. This is Countercharge, your podcast for ranks, flanks, and Kings of War. Join your hosts as they delve into the world of Panithor and bring you worldwide coverage of all things Kings of War.
Welcome to Countercharge. I'm Ralph Enough. Today we catch up with Reckless Incompetence, better known in some circles as Unplugged Radio. We chat with Mike and the two Corys about the event. They share their thoughts on 4th, and they give us a special announcement about the 2027 U.S. Masters. So stay tuned for another jam-packed episode of Countercharge.
Welcome to another fantastic episode of Unplugged Radio. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm your host, Corey.
And I'm also Corey.
If people can't figure this out, we have the core of Unplugged Radio.
Yeah.
Except for Greg.
Well,
right.
Greg's
got another baby coming, right? So
It's here. It's here last week.
Yep.
last week. That's exciting.
Yep. Oh,
Cute
big
ass.
deal, yeah.
So I was lamenting off Mike, though, that you guys, your show is killing it, man. You guys are putting more content out. The bulk of you play Kings of War, which is
Most of the time now.
Yes.
right? Which is it's a help, right? If you're going to talk about Kings of War, and because it happens, people like Jeremy on our show is like he's not really playing, so
Yeah.
he's not on the show very much anymore because he needs to play to be able to talk about it.
Yeah, right. And so one of the problems that John had for a while now is trying to build a scene in Boston. He just can't do it. So he's...
What's it? Him and Jonathan Neeson. That's it.
Right? And so...
And Neeson's not even all that close to him, so it's like, it's a stretch.
No.
It's a real
More
stretch.
Western New York.
So he just does a lot of 40K now because that's what people play. So fine. Like, I totally understand it, right?
Totally. And Jeremy's playing MCP. So
Yep.
yeah, that's fine.
You play what you can find people to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that Mike was smart enough to always bring in talent, right? Like you don't just bring in scrubs.
Whoa. Talent.
Well, okay,
Dude.
We are available.
Yeah.
well, that's your best. Your best.
So your best ability
trait
is availability, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
everyone knows.
Availability is a skill.
That's right. But that also matters for putting out content, right? We can do I want to do at least one a month, and then every once in a while we do one every couple of weeks just because we can.
But I notice you guys do less of the book stuff, and you are doing a lot more Kings of War content, which is great.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
the book stuff's fine too, but I'm
Sure,
saying,
sure.
I notice you guys are.
Well, that's what we bring. We bring media consumption.
Yeah, a little bit.
What movies? Let's talk about what movies you guys seen lately.
I'm so bad at movies.
Movies? Anybody?
So I went and saw the Masters of the Universe movie.
Loved
Have
it.
you seen it? Did you go see it?
Loved it.
I figured you probably would.
I loved it. I was
Being a
like,
toy guy.
people were complaining about Jared Leto. I was like, no, you don't even. First of all, you don't even know it's him.
Yeah, right.
Because it doesn't sound like it.
He could
You
be
can't
anybody
tell.
else. It wouldn't
And
matter.
He was just so over the top. I'm the villain. It's like,
Yep.
It's Skeletor. It's a child's cartoon. So yeah,
Manifest
being
on the
ridiculously over.
screen.
And it was.
it's
I said
fun.
it was the most beautiful movie I've seen in a very long time.
It's amazing. And if you are a fan of the toy line, all the little Easter eggs, like the big Jim stuff in the toy store, like all harkening back to where they got Battle Cat, and the big statue is the original artwork of He-Man. I mean,
Yeah, it was appropriately cheesy.
it was nostalgia drips, like right into my vein. I was like, eh.
Yeah, so it hit all the right nerves. I was like, this is good.
So what? So you saw it, man?
I did.
And anybody else? You guys didn't see it.
I haven't.
Mike is too highbrow for that.
No, that's fine.
No, he's not at all. He just doesn't.
So bad at movies.
He doesn't have time to go to movies.
He has
I don't.
well, no. It's also he has a real hard time with focusing on one.
I have a
thing.
real short attention span.
So it's like even stuff I'm like, hey man, I think you'd love this. Watch it. Even in his house, he's got to have his phone and he's looking at it
so
while
awful.
he's got to do.
My daughter says,
things.
"Put your phone away." Like
Yeah.
we're watching TV. She's like, "We're watching X-Men '97."
Yeah.
She's like, no phones.
Yeah.
Right. We're watching the show.
Yeah.
We're either watching it or we're not watching.
So I have found that if I sit down with my wife and we watch something and I don't pick up anything. I just watch. Right. Yeah. But if I'm by myself,
I'm the same way.
there's 14 things I need to do right now.
Yeah.
Right. There's this overriding Catholic Italian guilt that says if you're not constantly doing something, you're wasting your life, and and you should feel bad about it.
So what other no other movies? You guys don't see movies.
In the theater, nothing. I just watched a movie that just came out. It's on HBO called They Will Kill You. It's very silly. It's like a horror kind of thing. It's got Zazie Beetz, and she gets hired as a maid in this satanic hotel, and everyone in there is like they worship the devil.
Okay.
They've made a deal with a demon. so they have to sacrifice someone, and then everyone in the hotel gets to live forever,
Okay.
like immortality. But they have to sacrifice
Every
somebody
year or something?
Yeah, or how
That'd be a
long.
crappy place to work.
Yeah, well,
Agreed.
And he's like, well, we used to bring in transients and things like that, but now it's just simpler. And it's her like fighting her way through the hotel and like different floors of the hotel, like, oh, this is the sex floor, or this is the murder floor. Or
Okay.
this is the, so like,
Okay.
it's really weird.
So over the top.
It's very silly and blood and guts everywhere.
But you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it was
Right.
It was.
You took
silly.
reality,
yeah,
threw it over
yeah,
your shoulder, and you had a good time.
Yeah, it was a
right.
blast. It was.
Mike, you see anything?
No, I do. I listen to a lot of. I do a lot of audiobooks. I do a lot of podcasts.
I figured
Right.
somebody would see Supergirl. Come on, I've seen it
Nah.
twice.
Not yet.
Was it
You
good?
seen it twice?
I liked it. Yeah, it was fun.
It was good enough to see twice.
Well, once I with a friend, and then my daughter's like, "Well, you didn't take me.
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
gotta
well,
go."
that-
And then,
that'll
and then I started to go. I was starting to well, Lobo this, and she's like, "No,
Right.
don't talk about it. We'll go see it."
Nice.
So, and then Young Washington.
Oh, was that good?
It was not a documentary, so don't go in there thinking
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
historically accurate.
No,
like
no,
he's
no.
doing like horse tricks, dodging bullets and stuff. So there's a little bit of
Fantasy element.
well,
in
they're
there.
playing
Wow.
like the divine providence that he has on the battlefield.
because it's put out by Angel Studios.
Yeah.
Which is a very
Very
like Christian,
over patriotic.
thing. And
Yeah.
Right.
It's a great movie though. Just seeing the line combat and they're shooting each other. You know,
Sure.
The French and the British.
Yeah, my brother and his wife saw it, and they were because they came up and they're like, you know a lot about history. I'm
Yeah.
like, I do some.
It is
and
known.
they're like, what about this and this and this? And I was like, well, not technically, but he was there.
The
and
big notes are correct.
Sure.
And they embellish where they need to embellish.
Right.
So, what books you guys been reading?
Oh, dude.
I don't read, so it's
No,
fine.
so if you're not on the Dungeon Crawler Carl train, get on it.
I've talked about this. Andy got me onto it, and
Yeah.
we would watch.
Did you listen to it on the way here?
We did not. He slept the whole way. But,
What a joy that
I'm in,
must be,
I'm in
right?
Michigan last week or 2 weeks ago, and I said, you know what? My wife was a heavy reader. I'm going to get her. I'm going to buy the book.
Nice.
Do you know how much those books are very expensive in comparison to other? Like he must like. It must be very popular.
It's
Because he
super
can
popular.
demand whatever he. Because
Yes.
it was like significantly more than any other fantasy
Really?
novel of the same size.
That's interesting.
it was like $25 for a paperback.
I've only
maybe
listened
maybe
to
that's
them.
normal.
Maybe that's going right.
The
these days.
hardbacks. I just bought a bunch for my niece. $18 a pop.
Okay, so I must
hardbacks.
I went to Barnes & Noble. Maybe that's my problem.
Maybe that's
maybe I need to go to Amazon or
Yeah, because
something.
I was at
Yeah.
an independent bookstore.
But I'm waiting for my
And it
wife
was
to
like
tell me because I
$5.
like the story, but she's like a little more Mike, right? A little more. Well, maybe not Mike. More like discerning.
She's a grown up.
Yeah.
She's a grown up. She's a grown up.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Right.
we'll see what she says. I'm curious. But it's about to explode. TV show, action,
Yeah.
TV shows coming out.
statues,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
memorabilia you could ever possibly want.
It's so good.
It's really well done, in my opinion. It's fantastic. And
Our team shirts for Masters are Dungeon Crawler.
I cannot
Dungeon
wait
Crawler
to see
shirts. So
yeah,
yes.
so it's gonna look good.
So, who's on your team this year? Obviously, the two Coreys and Mike are on the team.
Yep. And then we got Ray Shields.
Ray Shields.
We got Cristo Mojalos, who
Is he new? I don't
He
think
is
I ever knew.
new.
Yeah.
He has not ventured too far out of the eastern part of our region. He's come
Yeah,
to
he's
Dead of
from,
Winter.
Rhode Island.
Yep.
He's from the Rhode Island area.
Yeah.
We met him playing at Orktown.
Nice.
Awesome guy.
Yep. We got Johnny Neeson.
Yep. Chris
Yep.
Boston.
Yep. So we
Nice
got
Steves.
Chris Murphy.
Chris Murphy's here.
Oh, yeah.
He's not here yet.
No,
He's on a plane.
He's on a
He'll be
plane
here.
as
But
we
he's playing
speak.
Bass Lane because that's what he
Because
plays.
that's what he plays. Yep.
No, he is playing Trident Realm.
That's
What?
Oh,
Did he
yeah.
borrow an army?
No, he actually
No.
does have an old Trident Realms army.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then who's your eighth?
And then our eighth is Sam Moore.
Sam Moore. Right.
From
So we took him
Southern
he's a
Ohio.
Merc.
He took a Merc.
From Ohio.
Yes.
And people, have you met Sam before?
Oh yeah, well
Oh, yeah,
that's
he's
why
fantastic.
that's why
Because
we
he's been
picked
at
Sam because
Crossroads, right?
Sam is at Crossroads. He was at Dead of Winter.
Yeah, so
if
he-
you make the trips to our regions,
He was a crazy person and drove out for
Yeah.
Dead
So
of
I was like,
Winter
no, let's do it.
In the winter.
in a blizzard.
When there was a blizzard.
Yeah.
Because I had to take a 2-day and make it a 1-day.
And I had Noah on earlier, and he was explaining how Sam just beat the brakes off him.
yeah,
Not surprising. Not surprising.
those guys were maniacs because they did come all the way out in a snowstorm.
Yeah, and then they
to
drove
Albany.
back
Yeah.
that night. But
crazy.
yeah, the
yeah,
tri-
no,
trip
it's-
in was fine. It was
Yeah.
a trip out
Yep.
because that's why we shrunk it because it was the storm was
The
coming.
storm was
overnight.
coming.
Yeah.
So they,
How's the weather been in upstate New York lately?
hot.
muggy.
Muggy.
Hot.
We've been in the high
Pretty
90s
tropical.
and close to 90% humidity.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bad.
in Memphis the last
hit-
few weeks. It's unbearable.
We hit a couple.
This is great.
We had like 2 days in a row over 100, like 103, 104, and very high humidity. That was rather unpleasant.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Are you guys? You're
Fourth of
in
July was
Rochester. Where are you guys at?
Albany.
Albany.
Well,
why did I say Rochester?
Mike and I are in Albany.
Yeah.
And
I am 3 hours southwest of them, right on the southern border.
3 hours.
Yeah.
That's not very close.
No.
How do you guys get to hang and stuff?
You go to a lot of events.
You're looking at
together.
it.
All right, you go
we
to events together.
Like
Right.
I'll go up to Albany. They'll come down to Albany.
Yeah.
We get together. We get together.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like outside of.
How was the?
thing.
So you
Carnage.
the whole team fly?
Yes.
Yeah, no one drove.
No one drove.
No
No.
crazy.
The
No
mid-
crazy.
Mid-Atlantic
things.
guys.
I know.
Yeah, they're crazy. People.
22 hours in a.
And they had to like
In a
make
hot
a
box.
stop, and they had to add new drivers
no.
to the car.
Yeah,
It was the whole
God.
thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm fine.
No.
Like,
And then the Texas guys did the same thing.
yeah.
Airplanes
Doesn't-
exist.
Yeah.
That is true. That
Hey,
is
I
true.
used to drive for a living. I don't want to do that.
No.
Like on my days off, no thank you.
Nope. We're good.
So, Mike, what are you playing this weekend? You playing dwarfs?
No.
Oh.
Playing elves. Gonna try to move around.
Mike and I had a practice game, and third turn, he didn't have very many dwarves left, and he's like, "This sucks. I'm
bad.
I'm not taking dwarves."
I had a tough, even games at, well, if you listen to Unplugged Radio, you heard right, how we did on Orktown. But, like, even my games where I should have won hands down with the dwarves, I did good over the course of the weekend. But I was like, the only reason I won against one of the people is because they were new and they timed out, and I was still going to lose. Like, the Army just, movement 4, when everybody gets all the extra pivots and stuff, you can't compete in some scenarios. It's brutal.
Yeah, it is very similar.
It makes it very tough. So I was like, I'll bring elves. I have no
Do you have elves?
expectations. I do. I have an old elf army.
Okay.
Right. I mean, an old.
You're talking about, like, 5th edition?
1995.
Maybe prior to 5th
Sword
edition.
Masters.
4th edition?
Yeah, dude.
The old plastic guy?
Yeah, I got a lot of those. Let me know if you want
Model
some.
pose?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So-
I spent the last week in something multi-basing and magnetizing.
Thank you, again.
Lots of units.
Oh, you took his old
Yeah.
pop
Yeah.
from?
Yeah.
Well, he had just been doing that for a couple weeks with your herd army.
Yes.
So,
Right.
yes.
Certainly was.
So he was.
And
he
what,
was
you're
in the
playing
groove.
herd this weekend?
I'm playing Force of Nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's not herd yet.
Yeah. I mean,
That's right.
I have two elementals. I have an air elemental regiment and an earth elemental regiment.
Because you should.
But everybody else
Is it basically the list you've been playing?
slightly different. Just because to break down points, instead of the horde and regiment of the tribal warriors,
Yeah.
I have 3 regiments of tribal warriors.
Yeah.
By the way, I like the way you guys did the previews of the armies where you each picked one.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was a good way to do it. That way you're not over like, okay, we're all going to talk about every
Right.
single
Yeah.
thing. Just have one person be the narrator.
Right. The
and
other
then
person
you-
bounces.
it
Yeah, it's a good
chimes
way to
on.
do it.
It's
Yeah.
a quicker way to do it.
Like Corey was already in on herd, so he had a lot of insight in there. And
Were you the
Greg's
last
got
man?
ogres.
You're like, everybody else got to pick and you just got what was left?
yeah, because I don't play any of those armies.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right.
I took the abyss. It's fine.
It's good. Yeah.
Which I still think the Abyss.
They're the most interesting.
Yeah.
I just
think
like,
so.
they're the army that like, you want to do that? No, I'm not going to let you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way that the new army lists seem to have come out. Each of the armies that we've reviewed at the very least seem to have an identity, right, on the table.
Which is a thing we've been talking about. This like the game has struggled with list identity, right? Because a lot
Yep.
of the lists
You don't want them all to be the
they're-
same.
They're looking very samey. I've got hordes of tough guys. I got trash. I got cavalry. I got flyers. So it's like, okay, not everybody needs everything.
Yeah, and you're playing Ratkin again.
I'm playing rats. Yep.
You might as well get one more.
One more
throw
before
of the
they,
wretches.
they take it up the butt.
Yeah.
Well, and also
right.
they travel really well.
They do travel. I mean, I've had this army since 5th edition.
So they
Warhammer.
travel
Right.
well because you're taking them on a plane.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got them all magnetized, so they're all in a toolbox. Make it here.
And you're playing Mr. Kyle Poole in the morning.
I am playing Kyle Poole.
That's gonna be interesting. Now, how'd you guys end up on the live stream?
I
Because
don't know. Neither of us are very attractive.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I was like, I was just like,
Right.
I don't know.
Goblins and rats is just a big slap.
Well, that's it.
We're just
That's
going to
what
be in the middle.
Yeah,
Nobody's going
it's
to kill
not a-
anything.
Right.
It's not a dynamic.
He's got stuff to kill.
Battle?
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
It'll be a game that ends with like I killed 400 points. So did you? Well, that's great.
What scenario are you guys playing tomorrow?
I think it's push, right?
Push.
I think it's push, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And who do you play tomorrow?
I'm playing Mark Cox. I won. I won the lottery already.
Well, for like playing a fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have a question. So
I have an answer.
let's just talk about Ratkin. Mark wins a big tournament at Adepticon. Sure. With rats. Is that an indictment on
Mike
the list?
played.
'Cause-
Mike,
it wasn't
No,
just. It wasn't just
no,
Mark.
that's not the indictment. The indictment is I borrowed rats for the weekend,
Okay.
and I came in third.
So I
had no understanding
So
of what
Mike
I was
flying
doing.
out. We drive what?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we
Right.
drive to Adepticon. And he was like, I don't want to flying with an army sucks. I was like, I'm driving. You can play my rats. He's like, okay. I was like, I'll make you a list. He's like, okay, so it'll be good. I was like, yeah. And so he comes out there. He's doing it. He's doing it all wrong.
So,
But it doesn't matter.
So the
It
way
didn't matter.
so the way that Corey runs the list is if he's fighting anything by turn 3, he's messed up and he wins. I got 800 points of attrition. I won. Me, all my games, I was fighting on turn 2 and I got 2,000 points of
he's
attrition
killing.
every time.
He's just murdering
because I was,
face.
I took his army. I played it like me. So
That's crazy.
But that's the indictment. An idiot like me could pilot that and have it just kind of.
I mean,
work.
it's at Adepticon too. There's what 30, 40 players.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not a small.
So it
No.
wasn't a small sample
No
size. And
slouch,
then in
right?
the Northeast, right? So first tournament was Dead of Winter.
Mm-hmm.
I took them there, won that. Then it was March of Death. Ray Shields took them there, won that.
Yep.
And then what was it? Fully Loaded.
Fully loaded,
Yep.
right? Rats won that.
Somebody else took Rats there.
Yep.
And won that. Actually, no, it was Alex Coos that won
Yep.
March of Death.
Yep.
Rats.
March of
Ray
Death.
Shields won Fully Loaded.
There you
with
go.
Rats. So it was like Rats.
So
And
I'm curious how many people got they popped that tournament victory cherry with the Ratkin. Because
Well,
they're
in
all
all
good.
fairness,
I mean, they're all
everybody
players.
there has already won an event. So everybody there.
Like
Yeah.
Mark has been playing Rats forever.
yeah,
Ray
no,
Shields
and
has
Mark's
been
not a
parking-
bandwagon guy. He's been playing them forever.
And he's not taking Rush Spam.
Oh, really?
He's
doing
taking
it
other
different.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's
He's
doing,
got
he's
shock,
doing-
shock horde reg.
So
or
I guess
shock
the argument would be
regiments.
the change they made to trade out you can't do the wretches anymore.
I don't think it's going to affect
with
him
the
at
command. Like they're still going to be good, right?
Yeah.
all. I think so.
Probably.
I
We'll
see
see.
a little softer.
Well, I mean, it's not going
Mantic did what they do, right? So they all they really needed to do was remove Rat Pack from the wretches, and that's fine. That's all you needed to do. But they also said, well, then we're going to also tweak the commands again. So I don't think the commands are as useful now. But
Well, because you don't get the stealthy anymore.
right, you don't get stealthy,
Right.
and then Strider on Clan Rats and Shock Horde troops
Don't really.
Yes.
Now that's harder to get Strider. So
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because all the Striders went up to 5.
yeah,
good.
yep. But
Still good.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Right.
see.
You guys came in last night,
Yesterday afternoon.
Yep.
I got it.
and what did you guys do? You guys are infamous for going around and seeing the local.
Yeah. So
We're gonna trail
sites.
somewhere. Let's see where
Got
we're
to
going.
check it out, right?
So what'd you see in Minnesota?
We went to
Stillwater.
so we went to Stillwater last night, which is a
Minnesota.
neighborhood about half an hour away.
And what's it famous for?
I don't know. Like it's by the water,
Architecture?
and there was drinking, and so it was. It
Jeff
was cool.
Shuggan
Jeff
lives
Shuggan
there.
just took us around.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
It's nice
bounced
though when you go to
the
places
Very
you
good
have
host.
people that can
Yeah.
host you
Yeah,
around.
right.
Sure.
We had, nice place to eat, and then wandered around, just had a drink at a bunch of different bars.
Yeah.
and
I drank.
right down the river. It was,
Yeah,
it was very
Mike
nice.
had more than a few drinks.
Oh my god! I
Yeah,
came back to the
bars.
hotel, and there was like more bourbon, and I just kept drinking. Fucking idiot. I hate.
He's like, I
hate
think
me.
I'm good. I'm gonna stop, and then we get back to the hotel, and he's like, "Is that?"
Is that seagrass? That's my favorite bird. Oh, what a jerk!
And I was like,
And then I was just
I'm
yelling.
gonna go to bed.
And I was just yelling.
Like,
Anyway, and then so today we went to
Minnehaha.
Falls, right? Which was
And you guys took Steve with you. Is that
yeah,
right?
yep.
Steve
Yeah.
took us because Steve's driving.
Yes.
Oh, Steve rented a car.
Yes.
Steve
Yeah.
rented a car, so we're having the Englishman drive us around.
How's that working out?
It's
I-
a
it
little
was
sketchy
fine.
sometimes.
We
Right.
It was like
I mean, he comes to the United States enough, so he probably knows.
he's never. This is his first time driving.
He's
first
been
time
here.
driving.
He's
Oh,
never
so when he
driven.
came to other events, he doesn't drive.
Well, because
Right.
when he came to Orktown, he had his friend
Rich.
who doesn't drink. So he's like, "I'll just drive.
Okay.
That way you can drink."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh," and Steve,
Okay.
I was like,
Interesting.
"Okay, cool."
Roger that.
And so, though they did get to tool around Massachusetts in a what was it?
The Corvette, right?
Corvette.
Convertible.
Corvette.
He running a Corvette.
Oh yeah.
Corvette convertible.
Was it a Corvette?
American experience.
I think it was a
Was it a
Mustang.
Charger?
It was a Mustang.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do it,
It was
you
a
gotta put up a
bright
car.
yellow
Convertible
Mustang.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was gorgeous.
Bright yellow convertible Mustang. It
Right.
was amazing.
It was beautifully over the top.
And
But,
then where else did you guys go? Was that?
The mini
and then-
Haha Falls this morning.
Yes, we
went
did
to
that,
the hike,
and then we went to
Breakfast?
went to breakfast. I don't remember breakfast very much.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
I had like two
You
bites.
You
of
stared
potato.
at it a lot while you.
I did a lot of
fiddled
picking.
with your
There's a
fork.
place called High Low Diner. It's apparently a diner that was from Pennsylvania. They broke it down, shipped it to Minnesota, and rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds strange, but
Yeah.
I guess it's like
Food was
common
good.
thing.
Food's
Time to
good,
time.
Yep.
right?
Did they? Are they making food from the Pennsylvania area, or did they just?
No, because I would have gotten a pork roll sandwich. It would have been awesome.
roll.
Right? There you go.
So what, you guys get a casserole or something up here?
Everything's a casserole, right?
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Lots of
Yes.
potatoes.
Lots of potatoes.
It was
Right.
delicious.
Yeah.
And then
then
did
we
the
went
hike, and then
to-
we went to Unit 32.
Union
Yes,
32.
Union
That's the
32
bar,
brewery.
the brewer place, right?
where
Yeah.
you pour your own tap.
Yeah.
That is, if there was a place like that around
Oh,
my house,
dude.
I would be in trouble.
Yeah, it was just. I'm a big systems guy, and I was like, the system.
They do it right.
The way you go, you put your credit card up, you get a card. The card is attached to your credit card. You walk up to the wall.
And
and stuff.
however far you pull it, it gives you a charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's the prices are per ounce up on
Yeah.
the wall, and you slide the card in, you drink, you do it. It goes, you spend $4.15 on this, fine, no big deal. And at the end, you don't have to check out. You just take the card, you toss it in a bucket, and you leave. And they just get 20% gratuity, and they
Okay.
take care of it later.
So we were the first
Right.
people there because they opened at 1. So we got right there and we just
Yeah.
kind of took over a couple tables, got food, got out games, just hung out.
Yeah.
And then as crowd started funneling in, there was like, no contention for space.
No, there was
money
nothing.
in space,
No space. Yeah.
easy people.
Just
who
go up
really
and serve
drinks,
yourself. It was
get your
awesome.
food.
Yeah, dude.
Food was
No, no.
solid.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It's quality. And so now, we had a couple other people land, so we came back to the hotel, and now we're here. We'll see.
What's your hope for the weekend? Start with you, Mike.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
I don't know what I'm doing. Right.
Okay.
So I'm
But this isn't your first rodeo. How many Masters have you been to? All of them.
yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Been all of them. Now I didn't make the team all years, so I worked a couple.
But you were at least
I
Adam.
was Adam. Yeah.
So
right.
you could be in proximity of.
Yeah. I'm
Competent players.
I'm 10 steps away
I've
from
been in
greatness.
the aura.
Right? That's right.
I've been in the aura of Corey
That's it.
Reynolds.
Right. But
How about you, Corey? What's the hope for the weekend?
Well, I'm
Who are you playing? By the way, I didn't ask you.
Travis Tim.
Okay, well then, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you know how
your hope is 5-1.
Yeah.
there it is.
No, my hope, I'm probably shooting for like 3 and 3. That's probably pretty average. It's like, okay, yeah, that's a uphill struggle on that
you're
first round. You're like,
pushing
how many?
struggle on
Okay, so you're gonna shoot me in the face, and then eventually I'll kill some goblins,
just
and then the goblins will hit me back, and all of a
all the
sudden
maw
become
pups, dude.
better because they have maw pups.
all the maw
and then
pups.
they'll kill me.
Yeah.
And then you shoot more of my guys in the face.
Once I
And then
grind
I'll
through
kill
the
some
goblin,
more 80-point
be
units.
shot again.
Boy, this is great. I love this.
it's annoying.
Luckily, I get to get a hug from Travis, so
And maybe
not all bad.
he'll let you put your hand in his mini wheat.
Oh, certainly hope so.
Get some mini wheats, you know.
I didn't know where that comment
Me
was about
neither.
to
I
go.
don't really know what's
you know
going
what?
on. Is that what he calls it? Because that's weird, right?
Oh yeah.
Is it a shredded mini wheat?
I think it is.
God.
Hopefully, it's not frosted.
Go to the top.
You don't want
The big
frosted.
biscuits.
Oh, jeez.
He supplies the frosting. What's your goal for the
Oh, I feel like 4 and 2 is reasonable with the Boogeyman army. We'll see.
weekend? Yeah.
I
There's a lot
played,
of boogeyman.
I haven't played since Dead of Winter, so I haven't.
Yeah.
You don't have to play. Is what you just told us. You piloted it forward, right?
We'll see.
But it's different in this room, right?
Yeah.
And if you play,
Yeah,
other
yeah.
events-
Well, I think everybody here is probably tooled up for rats, right?
Right, rats and trash.
That's what you got to do. You got to plan.
But this room is weird because we have a lot of faces that aren't here and a lot of new faces that are here, and I don't even know. Like, if you said who's going to win, I don't know.
I do.
Who's going to win?
It's Travis Tim.
You think?
One, he's great, and two, the list is great.
Okay.
The list is great.
You're thinking.
The way that the fact that all individuals now give 1 unit strength. I mean, you look at the unit strength number in and of itself makes it very hard to deal with when it comes to scenario. And scenario determines who wins.
And the number of
You know what I
units, like
What scenarios are you playing this weekend? You're playing Push tomorrow.
pushes. I think it's a lot of the basic ones.
Yeah, and push, control,
they
invade.
there's-
but there's also like smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
one of them. The
or
Buff
the
tokens.
Buff tokens
Yeah,
that typically have not been used in Masters.
Right.
This is the first time that's been the case.
yeah. So, we'll see. If it requires movement and not fighting, I may be able to like.
Do you guys have I probably don't have a consensus, but do you guys have an idea who you think could win it? I mean, it's wide open, I think, but
Yeah. I don't know how many people have been playing because not a lot of events have been happening where you got high volumes of people. Right?
That's true.
I don't
Yeah.
know if
Right.
anybody's getting the
The
reps in.
numbers have been down.
Yes.
The number, at least in our area, have been
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
Which,
If I were to
which is
think
what it is.
I feel like the Ohio group has a
They're
little
more
because
consistent.
they are growing, and so they're playing a lot of games.
Yeah.
out there. Sam
Oh,
Kula,
yeah.
Sam Moore, Kyle Poole, Eric Trowbridge.
I mean, Eric
those guys,
Trowbridge playing
they're-
Orcs could be
They're
interesting.
playing a lot
Agreed.
of games, so I feel like it's going to be somebody from that group out there that's
not Kyle because you're going to thump him tomorrow, right?
probably.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is there's going to be a lot of if you know your rules, there's going to be a lot of like, you can't do that, do this instead. You can't do that. Don't forget you can't do that. Don't forget you can't do that.
Because there's some people here that have not, like Keith Randall's a good example. I think he's
Right.
only got like 2 games in his
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he qualified under third.
Yeah,
Right?
sure,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So,
I did too.
I did as well.
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, we all did.
so there's going to be some of that for sure.
Sure. I mean, next year you're going to see, right?
Well, yeah. And next year you'll probably have 2 more, maybe another book, 2 books. So we'll
there'll
see.
be another. Well, there'll be one more at the very least before we have to worry about it, right?
Yeah.
And so arrogance is going to.
So who's running? You guys are going to do Masters next year?
We are doing Masters.
It's a
next
great segue.
year.
Well, look at that.
What a nice
So-
segue.
What's the plan?
Orktown is going to take over.
It's going to be repurposed.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
is the Orktown folks just like, hey, we want to take a break?
Well,
No,
they're still going to
do
want
it.
to host.
They're
hosting.
We could
They're-
host
yeah,
this.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
want to do hosting.
Okay, they're going to host it at the same place, the dive
Yep,
bar?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
No.
It's at the
It hasn't been a dive
curling
bar in a
club.
couple
The
years.
Cape
Oh,
Cod
curling
that's
club in
right.
Falmouth.
A2's sister?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna. It's gonna be on Orktown weekend. So,
That's amazing.
So the first weekend after Memorial Day,
So first weekend of June.
right? And so, it is very hard in the current economic environment.
Well, and especially on the East Coast.
You know what I mean? To try to get a venue at a hotel for the weekend.
Yeah.
But this, Orktown's amazing. Go ask anybody else from out of region who's come. Go ask Mark.
Well, Steve's been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's been there.
And I know
Mark
we've
Cox
had
has
Mark
been there.
and Mark
Ryan's
and
Ryan
been there.
have
Oh, yeah.
been there.
Yep.
Memphis
And
guys
they-
have been there.
Yep.
Yeah, and they know it's real. They know it's good.
Yep.
So that is the plan. The weekend after Memorial Day, we're going to be hosting it there. So it's very similar to how we did it when we hosted last time, it's like going to be the best of the region, right? So the terrain is going to be coming from K2's tournament and our tournament, Dead of Winter, because our terrain is really...
Whose terrain's better between the two?
I actually think Dead of Winter has the best terrain right
Currently,
now.
yeah.
I think it does, just because
it's newer.
Is it better than Corey's?
Yeah, mine is volume. I got lots of it. But it's been around for 20 years. Some of it. So,
yeah,
for
right.
Sure.
And so, we have enough tables to handle everything. The Orktown guys are going to take care of the trophies.
Well, of course, you got to have
it's going to be bananas.
That's what's up,
right? So,
and then we'll team TO it, right? So
yeah,
we got all the TOs handled.
Get everybody get off.
We're gonna cook in there. So there's a big kitchen in there,
like actually
a commercial kitchen
and a bar.
I've got
we've
got a cook lined up
there.
that's going to do food prep in there.
I'm just disappointed we can't curl. That'd be fresh.
Right. Well, you need it for
the tables are going to be on.
That'd be. Right. I mean,
that'd be pretty good.
Throwing stones,
man.
Throwing stones. So
it's going to be good. That's the plan for next year. It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. And then more details to come as we figure them out.
Yeah.
But
what's hope for the weekend though? Just not necessarily competitively, but what else do you want to do while you're here? Or did you do everything you wanted to do?
No,
I just came to hang.
Came to hang out. That's the deal, man. The crowd makes the party. If we stop doing this, we do something else with the same crowd.
Right.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
The venue's pretty cool.
It does seem nice.
Yeah. It's
very spacious.
Very spacious, very posh.
Yes. It's the Leadership Academy.
Well, awesome, guys. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, dude.
We'll have to catch up later. And keep up the good work. I mean, people are like, oh, these guys are legit now.
I was going to...
pumping it out. You know right away, is it the Corey or is it the Corey Harry? That's the, or the... When are we going to have the Corey Harry?
Well, we had that for
There's a couple of them, right?
the Orktown extravaganza. It was good. It was...
we shouldn't say Greg is not here, but...
I'm just saying, like,
Greg's a big part of that,
One of the best things about the podcast now is if you have... Because it's Albany-centric, and our area is active. And so I can put the call out and say, we're going to talk about this topic, who wants in? And so you're not just having the same two voices, it's a bunch of different voices at the same, you know what I mean? We don't have the same kind of like rotating host that you guys have with the Reach, but I think we have a take.
It's not hard,
right? I mean,
why like
you're already
making
doing
shit
it
up if you can just go ask somebody? No,
we got people that want to talk about different stuff.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah,
yeah. I like when Harry comes on. Harry thinks about the game very differently than any of the rest of us.
Yeah,
he's a great contributor for sure.
I think so.
I 100% like in the Albany area. Harry is our best player. He just does. He will never take an optimized list. He takes what he wants to take when he wants to take it.
Right.
And like, I got this goofy idea. This is what I'm going to run.
Right.
But he on the table is probably the best player we have.
I think so.
But he's
not.
runs,
What do you think?
What?
Is he right? Harry's
Yeah.
the best? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Right.
I never met him, so
He just plays low tier lists because he's like, I'm gonna make it work and do something special with this.
Yeah.
Right? He's not interested in doing what's popular or what's effective.
Nope.
If you come out to
Definitely.
Masters/Orktown next year, you'll
meet the whole crew.
Yeah,
Harry.
Absolutely.
You got a lot. There's a lot of regions that have players that don't travel outside the region very much,
Yeah, they're legit.
and they're good players.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, no, they're just really good players.
Yeah.
They you just don't know them because they didn't go to it.
Harry also has
Yeah.
like he'll travel to Canada a lot. He'll do that, but like he just has a lot of stuff going on. So
Yeah.
extra travel.
How's Steve Hildrew going to do this weekend?
Ray Steele's got strong thoughts.
Oh, my thought is
Oh,
that
my God.
he's got to be a little bit of a wild card because there's probably very few people in the room that's actually played him.
Yeah.
Unless they went to like Orktown or
Sure.
the one year he went to Vanguard. You know,
Right.
I mean, like, there's not a lot of people.
Yeah, he's been to Adepticon. We went through the like, hey, this is your fourth trip out to play.
He went to Vanguard. He went to Orktown. Went to Adepticon.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll do fine. He's a 4-2, 3-3. I mean, a lot of people are 4-2, 3-3. There's a couple people in people I don't know. I'm like, we'll see if you get 1 or 2 wins. I don't know nothing about nothing. But then like, Travis is going to win 5 games. Adam's going to win 5. Like you look at the list of people that are going to win 5 or 6, and or 5 at the very least.
Sean Troy probably could.
Yeah. Well,
Even though he's like, no, I'm going to do 4-2 or something. I'm like, okay, Sean, I've played you. You're pretty good.
Yeah.
And you got Rackin as well.
Right. But
Well, guys, I appreciate the time.
yeah, and well,
Thanks, Rob.
I just want to say thank you too because you're hosting all our stuff.
Oh yeah, it's been great.
Right? I mean,
it's been
it's-
good. I think it's fun.
Yeah, works out.
Because if it doesn't get put out, then it's my fault, not your fault.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like
It's good to have somebody with a technical know-how behind
yeah.
it.
Well, we got to work on Mike still. There's still
Grandpa and the remote control, dude. It's such a problem.
No, talk
Listen,
about me.
watching us start the Discord.
What's
channel.
funny is I ran some errands at work before I came here, and I'm like, I realized yesterday, I'm 52 years old. I'm actually old now.
Sure.
Like I get out of the car, it's super hot outside, so I had the air blasting. I get out, my Achilles tendons are hurting.
Oh, yeah.
I bump into like something at
start
Walmart,
bleeding.
and I start bleeding. I'm like, I used to make fun of my dad. Like, what do you have? Like,
Right.
a piece of paper for skin? What are you doing? And I'm like,
Got to
my dad.
moisturize. Got to moisturize, Rob.
I guess.
You got to stretch in the morning.
I don't know. I'm just old, man.
You got to stretch in the morning. You got to moisturize. Your routine needs to change.
Or I need
now.
to, be into the ninjutsu and the martial arts.
Listen,
judo? What is it?
No, it's full contact karate. It's
Full contact karate.
I can only do
sounds
that
rough.
for as long as I can do that. Is the problem? I'm
So if you're not up for that, you can come play pickleball with me and the old man.
Pickleball.
Game.
Yeah, I'll
See,
tell
that's
you right
more my
now.
speed. That's my
more
sport.
injuries doing pickleball than whatever it is I'm doing. Right?
That's only because they're 70 when they're.
That's it. Right?
Guys, I appreciate the time.
Thank
Later,
you,
buddy.
Robbie.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Mike,
It's a metaphor.
it's a metaphor for something.
A metaphor.
You finished game 5. How did you do?
I played poorly, and then the dice sucked.
Who did you play?
I played against Sam Moore
Sam Moore from
Yeah.
Ohio?
from Ohio. Yeah, but
Okay.
he's working for the Northeast. So now we're in the cannibalism rounds, right?
Yeah.
So which is fine.
so he's murking for your team.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's an indictment or what, because you're playing your own merc. Because mercs typically aren't going to be in the top, right?
No. Well, listen, I suck,
Okay.
but he doesn't. So there's that.
So
Right.
what are you going to do for next year?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, if it's in the Northeast, you'll have a full team.
That's
You would think.
To be honest, I mean, the nice thing about hosting is you get guys that don't travel to come and go to get on the team, right? So there are a couple dudes that they're great players and they're just great humans. They're going to be present for the team that usually don't come to travel.
Yeah. Having a good weekend, though?
I am. It's fantastic. The Masters is great. I mean, you can hear it in my voice. Like if
You're already gravelly.
oh, dude, it's so bad. I'm going to take some of these hard candies too.
Yeah, or cough drops if you'd rather. Those are too.
Don't mind if I do.
No, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, so where are you sitting? You've got 2 wins, two losses, and a draw?
2 wins. Ha ha! No. 1 win, 4 losses. Nothing is working.
Wait, 4 wins and... Wait,
1 win.
1 win and 4 losses?
4 losses.
Okay, so let's play a little what if.
Yeah.
What if Greg was here? What would he be right now?
Greg?
Greg Person after 5 games.
He would be 2-3, and he'd be like up for best painted.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing he really cares about, right? So
He's a good player, though.
Oh yeah, he is. But I mean, it's normally when he gets to here, and a lot of us, it's like I would have win if we went to, and also it's like he's good, and then you get here, and it's like you're just okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody here is good. It's like when I went to engineering school. I was really like one of the smartest kids in my high school, small high school.
And
not much saying.
what kind of engineer are you?
I'm a civil engineer.
civil engineer. So where'd you go to school?
I went to Clarkson University.
Clarkson, I've heard of them.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I mean, it's a school I've heard. It's in New York, right?
Yeah, it's in northern New York. It's like right next to Canada.
They play hockey, I think.
They do.
And I've seen their... Michigan State may have played them at one point.
They probably did. Yeah. So, yeah, I designed airports for 11 years, and then I went...
Airports.
Yeah, like runways and taxiways and shit. And then went to the state, and now I'm the chief data officer for DOT.
Department of Transportation.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool.
I'm a...
Do you like it better than the airport gig?
I do. Well, I like it better than the consulting gig. I was working a lot. I was putting in hours on hours on hours. And I was also working at a consulting firm where like 2/3 of the partners were divorced. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to get divorced, and I'm not going to do this. I'm going to change my life. Funny, still got divorced, but whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I'm married.
It wasn't the job? Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's me.
Interesting.
Yeah, can't be everything to everybody.
No, you can't be. And you can't try. You can try, but you're gonna. It's a losing
Right?
proposition.
Absolutely. Yeah. So she got remarried to somebody who's like very tall, full head of hair, no job. So he's the opposite of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's no bitterness in your voice.
No, there is none.
No, that's
Dude,
good.
I won.
You can still be friends. Yeah, you won.
Right. Right. Big
That's
lottery.
right. So what do you, what's the plan for the podcast at Unplugged Radio? What are we doing? Are you guys going to be, as soon as you get home,
Probably on
doing some...
I'm going to see about maybe recording on Tuesday or Wednesday because I'm going away for vacation for a couple of weeks.
you're going to a place fun.
Yeah. We're going on a Mediterranean cruise, my wife and I. And our kids.
So are you starting in France? You starting
Well, we're
in Africa?
going. We land in Rome for a couple days,
Nice.
and then from there we hop on a boat. We do like 4 Greek islands. We do Ephesus. I always say that wrong. And then Istanbul, Naples, and then we fly back.
That
So
sounds
it's gonna be-
awesome.
it's gonna be great.
So something you've been planning for a while?
Yeah. Well, my wife took care of it. She
Yeah.
does all the
Is
logistics.
she the...
She's the big logistics planner for like travel and stuff, and I just
You show up, and you help pay for it.
no, dude, no. She pays for it.
Well, even better.
Yeah, she's
So you did win the lottery.
dude. She's a professor of pediatrics, a 4th degree black belt, and she knows jujitsu.
Yeah, that's... That's an interesting combination.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's better at most board games.
I mean, the
than
Venn diagram
she's
is
great, dude.
is
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, she rules.
Yeah.
Right. So,
You're having a fun time this weekend.
I am.
What, are you guys leaving tomorrow?
5:30 in the morning, the flight leaves. So tonight's gonna suck. Tomorrow's gonna suck.
Well, you can sleep on the plane.
Yeah. That's the intention. But I don't know. So I took elves, and it's obvious I don't really know what I'm doing. Right. It's multiple times I've looked down at the table. The board stayed at the end of 3, and I'm like, I've been too aggressive over here. I'm not being aggressive enough over there. I just don't have a feel for damage output and how much damage.
Why'd you choose elves?
Because they move. Right.
Those are fast.
Yeah, because I feel as if I still always have options. Dwarves, if you go second, because everybody gets the extra pivot, they move slow, and then you just get.
Well, you could take Brox, you could take Phlox.
You can, but the Brox are expensive, and they still are Def 4. And you can take Phlox, and they're Def 4. And you know what's really cool? Shooting.
Okay.
The shooting meta is real.
Yeah.
You're
jaded, right?
I'm a little bit.
Unlike Tyler, I don't care.
I don't. I mean, it's
I mean, it's matchups.
It's matchups, but again, I've said it on our podcast, and I'll say it here. They are making strides with the new books, with bringing armies up to snuff. But the rules are good. The army lists were not when they went live, because only a couple of them were fully fleshed out, and the rest of them, it's like, we'll get to you on a 6-month rotation, and you don't know when your stuff's going to come up, and we'll see you in 3 years if you play, why would I invest in a game if the army that I've been playing, I don't know if it's actually going to be on par with anybody for 3 years. So they really screwed the pooch on that. And now they're trying to scramble to catch up, right? Because at least to their credit, they're listening to the complaints of the community. Be better. And to be honest, again, it's good and bad. They screwed up, and now they're catching up, and I think they're catching up really well. We just did the last one. We talked about the 4 major factions,
right.
And the factions all sound really good. And they sound like they play a certain way. They have a different flavor. Each one of them, they will bring something different to the table.
Well,
I think they did a very good job with that.
I think didn't you say this though? I mean, somebody said this weekend. What they should have done is just not release the invasion book at launch. They should have pushed it back 6 months. So everybody had a starter list.
Yeah.
Maybe the Zerkali could have been in there because they're a new army, but everybody else has a starter list. And then in 6 months, when the second book drops, would be the first book, and they would have some data.
No, because you still have the same problem. Because the book comes out and only 4 of the armies of the 28
what's
are
the
in
solution though if you got 20 armies?
You put them all on par, and then you release updates to everybody like they've been doing for the past years and years and years. That was a giant selling point and made them different from GW. And that was actually a big draw for the people in this building, as opposed to trying to mess around playing Old World and all this other crap that GW does. I have the latest codex, so my army's the best.
Right.
There was none of that. It was actually a really intelligent game. This reason why the crowd that plays this game is inherently different.
Right. I think the counter though is that it's hard to balance 20 armies.
Sure.
Right. Especially given you have a new rule set.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I don't think they have a winning position there, because if they really went GW and said, "Could you imagine if they put out 4th and said, here's the first codex or first army book," everybody would have lost their minds. I guess they could have went the Ravening Hordes route back. Was that 6th edition?
Yeah.
Where they just give everybody
Best
real
version of Warhammer ever.
Because everybody's vanilla. Like,
Yeah, it was great.
no chariots for you wood elves.
No, I mean, but everything still had in it that was good, right?
I mean, and it got us by for some armies 5
forever, which was also dopey. Listen, I'm not saying we should ever go back. It's actually a dumb business model, and anything that smells like it actually turns me off quite a bit.
Anything like a Warhammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything like that is just bad. It's bad for the game.
Yeah. They're kind of following the old Privateer Press model, which is you put out a book every so often, and that in Privateer Press, they didn't have as many armies, but every army got love in every book.
Yeah, and that I think is, I'm crossing my fingers for arrogance.
Who's going to be in it? Who do you think?
I don't know. When I hear arrogance, I think elves. But that doesn't mean it's going to be.
No, but it makes sense.
It's going to be, in my mind,
I can see elves and dwarves.
Based on the lore, it should be Imperial dwarves and elves, right? I don't know who the evil factions would be, right?
Well, aren't dwarves evil?
Apparently so. If you read the
novels.
novels.
Where's the book? Where's the next book? How's it coming?
It's coming. I got till February to finish it up. I'm not far enough in, to be honest. But it's going to be a sequel. It's going to be good.
Sequel to the first.
Yeah.
And then you had the other book about the ogre and his friend, right?
Yeah, I got pulled off of that to write this other one.
Okay.
Right.
Well, they want to. Well, they want if you have a top 10 hit, they want you to go. Give me another one of those tunes.
Sales.
Make it sound like Aerosmith, right?
Sales don't back that up.
Well, it's a niche within an. It's like,
a niche within a niche.
Yeah,
right? There's 10,000 players and only 400 of them read apparently, right?
Yeah,
but
exactly right. So,
but the book's really good. Spy. It's called Honor's Price. It's really good.
And when did that come out? That came out last summer? Before that?
2 winters ago.
2 winters ago. Okay,
Yep.
so it'll be 3 winters this coming up?
Yeah, coming up it'll be 3.
So 2020, end of 2026, so end of 2023?
Yeah, it came out in 2023, right? 3? No, 4.
Okay, 2024.
2024. Yeah.
All right.
So it was good. I don't know. I thought I wrote it.
I'm excited about. There's a lot of books coming out. I haven't been keeping up, and there's been a bunch that are coming out.
Yeah, they've been okay. The stuff that Mark Barber writes is very good.
Yeah.
Right.
The gentleman from that wrote the last Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, he wrote the Stand of Calenspire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost done with that. All right, it's good.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some other stuff too. There's some other names that have popped up that I hadn't heard of before.
Yeah.
So there's some more stuff coming through.
And then didn't Danny Graves just wrote? He just released a book, right? Twilight Kid.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I have
Yeah.
to read those.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Is he So he's the second person from the UK because obviously
Second player
Mark
I think,
Barber.
from the UK. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's it's
he
cool
plays the
too.
game.
Yeah, he plays the game.
Right,
So that's
so he
always,
knows
it's
how
always
it's supposed to
interesting.
feel, right?
Yeah. Any other observations about the weekend? How the team's doing?
We're doing about how we figured, to be honest. Like a lot of parts of the country, our scene is dead. I don't know.
It's not dead.
That's hyperbolic.
It's not dead. It's in like one of those alien ships where they're going to put you in stasis.
Put you in stasis
and pop you back out.
I don't even think it's that, but they're a park. Remember, every local scene has got 1 or 2 champions, and when the champions decide, pun intended, but when they decide I don't want to play fourth, the scene's dead. And now with the last book that came out, I had a guy out in one of the areas. He was like, I'm done playing. Last book came out. He read it. He goes, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. Okay, good. That's exactly what you want. Bring them back because now, the game feels like it isn't just a beta version of something. It's actually something, right? So I don't know. They're making changes back to it, which is good. But we had record. I think I mentioned this to you before. At Dead of Winter, it's a tournament. It came out. So it's my tournament. It happened just after 4th dropped, so it was in late January.
Yeah.
It happened on a weekend of a snowstorm. I still had 38 people at the event.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. But you wait a couple months, and then all of a sudden we had Orktown, and that had half the numbers. And we had other tournaments that have had half the numbers. Because once I got the initial, let's go, it's 4th, let's check it out.
Yeah.
And afterwards people were like, this doesn't really hold my attention, right? But now, again, they're making changes to the Army books. They're making changes to the list.
Well, I mean, I think that was always been their intent, right? They're going to give you,
Which
get you by a list, and then they're going to add flavor back.
Sure, but my get you by list. If commands are such a big part of the game, and my get you by list has 2 commands, and one of them is worth doing, and the rest of the other one sucks.
Your other one's good now, right? The one that they fixed for dwarves.
I still only have 2 commands.
Yeah, but the one is good.
Yeah, it's better because the other one was unplayable.
Yeah.
The other one was unplayable. And other people have got like 5 or 6 that are really, really good, right? Okay. So tweaking is happening. Listen, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to sit here and say it sucks. But what I am going to say is, and when it came out, it was not what people wanted.
I think they're looking for new blood.
Sure, but but who's going to run it at a store if no one's carrying a damn product?
Well, that's a separate issue, right?
It's the same issue, Rob. If I go to the store and it's not up on a shelf and I don't have a guy local playing it, who's going to show me how to play it?
No, what I'm saying though is that like the distribution issues.
Oh yeah,
they've got to get that. They need to have a warehouse.
Speaking from one engine, one industrial engineer to another, right? Obviously,
you got to get your
QA figured out.
You
right?
got to get your logistics, and quality is another thing, right?
Sure, but if it's not getting carried at the store and you don't have an existing player from the last edition to like walk new players in, who's going to play it? Right, like I understand.
Yeah, I mean the stores are the key in the United States. If you don't get in the stores and you don't have people running leagues,
right?
There's some good role models for that. Obviously, St. Louis is one that's been carrying, and Ohio.
Sure.
I mean, Kyle Poole and company and Sam and all those guys.
Yeah, no, they're doing the work. They're doing God's work out there.
It's a lot of work, though. And I think that's part of it, too, is I think a lot of us are like, I think there's a sense of like, okay, we've been at this for 11 years, whatever it is, 12 years. And I think there's probably some people that are just like, I just need to take a break. Unfortunately, if we haven't done a good job and haven't had the generation behind us ready to go to fill in when we take a step, it's like you lose out.
It's all true.
Yeah.
I got other things I can do with my gaming. Well, I got other things that I can do with my gaming time.
Yeah.
Right. Like if this never happened, if this was just done, let's say 4th goes, it flops, you do Masters, you can't fill 64, everything sucks, doom and gloom. I would have 2 or 3 other things that I could spend my time doing, and I would miss the people, but I really wouldn't miss the game. I would miss the people terribly.
Yeah.
Right? I would have to hit you up on Facebook once a year and go, Rob, are you still alive? How are you?
Right.
I wouldn't get a chance to see it because we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But from a game-wise, this isn't taking up the same headspace as third did for me.
Really?
Not at all.
So I'm like...
Not at all.
I'm like... Fourth isn't fully baked yet.
That's the problem.
But I'll take it over getting shot off the table by 8 units of Wranglers.
Yeah.
I mean, and maybe it's I'm looking at the extremes.
But instead we'll do yielding units that'll go in, right? And I get to shoot whatever the yielding unit is touching, and then the yielding guy gets to do an extra wound and just pick my up. I guess we can have that instead. Like, that's a glaring problem that should have never gotten through play testing. There are multiple problems with the game right now that shouldn't have gotten through play testing.
You got some opinions,
buddy. This is what you want. I'll say it on my podcast too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think you clean some of this, and the rest of the game is wonderful.
Yeah, I actually like the base
combat
rules.
is great.
Yeah, the base rules. I don't have a problem. I mean, there's a couple minor quibbles, but in general, I like everything in the book. The army list. Yeah, you got to finish baking the cake and get some new flavor into those. Fracture is better than Invasion, and I expect Arrogance to be better than Fraction.
It will be. I believe.
Yeah, because you think about Invasion and Fracture. They were started before the game was launched.
Yep.
And so they're taking on feedback. And I also am heartened by the Mantic is hiring the right people.
And they're listening.
I mean,
listen, two things can be true.
Understand, too, that we're in a dying niche within a niche, right? Like, Ranks and Flanks is it's a hard sell.
Man, I got to tell you, it's. We were talking yesterday about why can't we get more people? And it's like, dude, people rock up. I've had people at my store rock up, look at a game, go, this looks great. And they'll go, okay, how many models do I have to paint?
Right.
Holy
it's not even the cost; it's just the time commitment.
It's the time commitment,
yeah.
And especially, I'm like, well, you can do STLs, and you don't have to put as many dudes on a base or whatever. And it's like, they don't care.
Yeah, I'll play MCP and play with 11 models.
Care.
Yeah. Historicals have the same issue,
but
you buy the army once and you play whatever rule set you want.
Exactly.
Right?
But the other side of that too is the scale, 28 mil, and I gotta have 20 guys on this model and 30 and 50 and whatnot. But you know what? You can play Kings at 10 mil.
Yeah,
we do. You could have everything and have it.
We don't even have to have it. I don't even. I just play the straight rules,
right, and just be done with it. It doesn't make any. It doesn't make any difference.
There's some people even scale everything down. They scale the size of the table.
Oh, I would scale the size of the table down too, because that way you don't
make
need
a travel edition.
Seriously, but I would do that, and then painting 18 mil or 12 mil, 10 mil is a lot easier.
Yeah,
right. A lot easier.
With what they did with Warpath, it won't surprise me if down the road, and we've heard some rumors that are at least thinking about it.
Yeah, right.
They have a Kings of War epic version. I don't know what they would call it. But
it'd be good.
And that would scratch a different itch.
I'd play the shit out of that.
Yeah. What historical games are you playing these days?
Man, I played, was it EMS? So we went to Adepticon, and I played Black Powder. Black Powder sucks. But I played this thing called EMS Napoleonics, and the way it works is if you...
Who puts it out?
I think the company's called EMS. I don't know. I played 2 demos of it. I love the shit out of it. You essentially have a giant table, and you have your force, and you have your commander.
Yeah.
You take an objective, you put it on your opponent's side of the table wherever you want, and all of your units will move as they move toward that location. And then, so that's the overall army's objective, and the commander gets to set that. So midway through the game, I could pick it up on one turn, and the next turn place it somewhere else. But in that gap, my army kind of mills around, right? Because they don't really know where to go, so you better not change your mind too many times. But in each of the units has an individual set of orders. They have 6 orders you can give them, and you have the order they're doing now, and you put down the order you want them to do next turn. And so I'm doing that in secret, you're doing that in secret, and then I now know what you're going to do next turn, and you see what I'm going to... I'm like, oh, I chose the wrong thing. The orders and the priorities down on the table, you always have to be thinking a turn ahead. It is great. I left a demo. I did another demo right away, and that took up so much brain space for me for days about how to play that game and how to write those mechanics. Super awesome. I want to jump back. One of the things that I particularly do not like about the new version of Kings that other people love and they think is new player friendly is everybody gets 2 pivots all the time. I don't have to think about you move up, I can just do this and I can stop whatever it is you want to do. I can just stop it. There's no counterplay. There's no thinking ahead. It's like a game of 40K.
Some of the players here have made observations. It's counterintuitive to think this, but the speed of play and making the game more accessible has made it easier to get new players in. But they've actually said it's actually a higher skill level because it is easier to do things. The cost of your mistakes are amplified exponentially.
Yeah.
Kyle Poole in particular was saying that, the extra movement, the pivots and all that, it's easier for the new players to understand. But now I've really got to protect my flanks. Because
it's very hard to do so.
It's more lethal.
Very hard to do so. Yeah.
So it's one of those things where I think I love the fact that we're having discussions about our opinions of the game, and we're still in its infancy. And
sure,
I just hope that they continue to listen and we grow.
Well, I guarantee next year when we're talking, that I will have a different opinion.
In Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Yeah, absolutely, but I will have a very different opinion than what I have today about the current state of the game. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
They're going to come out with 2 books by then. They're going to be great. I'm not worried about it. But it's the annoying thing that I had to deal with this last year where half my scene died, and now I have to resuscitate it. That's annoying to me, right? Yeah. I am very precious about the people I play with and what we have built.
Is it reflective of the type of scene you have? There are pockets, there are many areas that
it is
flourishing, so I wonder if they're doing something.
It's indicative of that.
And what they're doing, right? I don't know if it's a competitive thing.
Well, all it takes, again, you have to have people that are champions in a local area. And if you have enough gravity, all of a sudden that's the thing that just gets played, and then it gets played.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of work, man.
Well, I know it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Running events and building scenes.
And I can shoot back. Like John Venaz used to play all the time. He got a promotion at work, and now he's like, I don't have time for anything. And he can't build a local scene.
Yeah.
So
he's in Boston too, right?
Yeah. Right now that might change. We got some people that might be moving up into that area. It's hard.
Yeah.
And
it's not just Kings of War.
It's not just
unless you're playing 40K.
And
it's hard. Because
exactly.
40K is ubiquitous, but
yeah, there's no way that I could get somebody if I didn't have people in my area. There's no way I'm going to be able to okay, we're going to start learning Napoleonics. Like I can't build a scene on anything. I don't have the time. It's not going to work.
Carnage Con, what's coming up?
Carnage is So the rest of the year we got King Beyond the Wall.
Yep. That's Alex Coos and McCree Brothers?
No, it's going to be run by some guys outside of Montreal this year.
It used to be in Hamilton?
Yeah,
okay.
but so they do March of Death there, and now this other one's going to be outside of Montreal.
Who's running it in Montreal?
You asked me a tough one. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Is it one of the guys that...
Not one of the guys from Nerve Check, no. Some other local dudes. So that's going to be great.
That's great because you get the French-Canadian contingent, pulling some new players.
Yep, and then we got Crossroads, and if you're not coming to Crossroads, what's wrong with you? Get some friends. If you don't have any friends, come anyway. And then...
and what's the dates for Crossroads?
15th and 16th? It's early this year.
You think that's...
of September.
September 15th and 16th?
Somewhere in there, I think. Yeah, it's a little early. And then we got Carnage Con.
Yeah.
Right, which this year is going to be late October. That's up in Vermont. And that is
so it's not local.
No, it's up in Vermont, and it's up at Killington Resort.
Did you meet Josh Fredette, who's
I did. Yeah.
From New Hampshire?
Yep. Yeah, so he actually reached out to me early, so
good.
We're good to go. I gotta get him hooked up with more people.
Well, I think there's pockets like that all over the country.
Yeah.
And the problem that we have nationally is that we don't. I hate Facebook, and I think
both,
and a lot of people do, and it's just like we need some other tool to better orchestrate ourselves.
Yeah,
but I don't know, and I don't have the time to invest
about the National Kings of War Discord, right? Like, how do you know?
Yeah, I'm wondering though, with the West starting the Discord last year for Masters, and then them turning ownership over to this.
Yeah.
Can it become a thing?
It's going to end up.
And can it become the national United States Discord for Kings of War?
It would be pretty cool if you do that. But then how do you tell people that it exists? You go on Facebook just to let people know to go to Discord? Right?
I know. It's tough.
Which is fine. I'm totally cool with it.
It's funny because we just did a thing about how do you connect with the show, and we know they connect on Facebook. So we didn't say that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because we're like, we already know you're on Facebook.
Right.
And, we're still crunching the data, but I'm curious to see what
other options are there, right?
Yeah, because, you've got the Kings of War forum, which I like, but doesn't have the critical mass.
Yep.
You've got various Discords.
Yep.
The other thing about social media in general is you do have a couple, I don't want to call them bad apples, but
dude,
sometimes it's
you're exhausting.
I don't want to have to moderate you, and
right.
It's come on, just say what you want, but don't be an asshole, because one bad apple spoils the I don't know the turn of phrase.
It spoils the bunch.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah,
a whole bunch of apples.
Apples. I'm sure that's a New York thing, right? You got a lot of apples. Big Apple, right?
Big Apple,
right?
One big apple spoils the bunch.
So I don't know what we do, and we get this criticism all the time, hey, I'm trying to find events in my area, and another one thing that pet peeve of mine is Mantic, you have a freaking club, can't map. Update the. It's or they just don't have the resources.
They don't have the resources.
They don't have the what.
Yeah, I said
I'm not
going
to make excuses. They're not doing it, so they need to do it.
They're not doing it.
And look, if anybody thinks it's because they don't listen to me either. I've put my club in 4 times. Doesn't matter. We need better communication, and I don't know what that kind of.
And in a world of fractured media and different platforms, how do you how do you bridge across and have a standard single spot? I don't think you do. I think you actually have to have somebody who has to moderate all channels.
You got to have a team that goes.
Yeah.
Because you need somebody to be like, I'm in Discord, I'm on Facebook.
And again, I don't got time for that.
You're making
busy.
content. You're talking.
Busy.
You're
Well, it's not
running
just
events.
that. I got a full-time job that's more than full-time, and I got a family, and I got to do.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
These are the challenges that we have.
These are the challenges.
in the modern area of.
But then I
gaming.
also look out, and I'm like, what are we on what do we say, Sunday?
Yeah, we're Sunday.
Yeah, which tells you, right? But I just had like a fantastic couple days with people that I love.
Yeah.
So like those things don't go away. I'm sitting here being like, oh, the game this, the game that.
No.
Everyone's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Well, you're passionate because you want it to be better, because you want
Right.
other people
I
to
want to share this with other
experience
people.
what
Right.
greatness we've had over the last
Right.
11 years.
Right.
So it'll be fine. We just gotta stay the course.
I agree.
And we gotta just keep speaking up and tell where they can improve,
And you got
how we can help them.
And you got to be able to do it in such a way that is real, but also constructive. But it's got to be real, right?
Yeah.
Your opinion has to be rooted in something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't just complain to complain.
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
have constructive. I always think if you're going to give me a problem, give me a solution, or at least a
Right.
suggestion.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always helpful. Number one, it means you thought about it enough to,
Right.
rather than just complain. Number two, you get enough people complaining about the same problem. Probably somewhere in there is a solution.
You would think
that's
so.
actually going to work.
Right. Yeah.
We got challenges, Mike. All right. Well, good luck in game. I'm rooting for you. I really am.
It would be nice to get a second
2
win.
and
But
4?
if not, it's fine.
I mean, to be fair,
it's fine.
does it matter at this point?
It doesn't.
What
It didn't.
What?
It stopped mattering after the first round. Like,
Yeah.
like I came in
Well, who'd
not
you beat?
knowing. Who did I beat?
Because they got to be pretty just in the gallows, man.
Oh, I don't know.
But you know what? Your games are always entertaining, and
They were fun.
And people were talking about your gooses. honk,
Honk.
honk. Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
it's ridiculous.
All right, buddy.
I appreciate the time. Well, you guys are like 15 minutes away from going live again.
Oh my God.
Well, actually, there'll probably be a small break.
right. I hope so. All right, dude.
Thank you, sir.
Later.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Countercharge. Please let us know what you thought of the show by emailing us at counterchargepodcast@gmail.com, on Twitter at countercharge15, or by commenting on the Countercharge Kings of War podcast Facebook group. If you enjoy the show, you can help others find out about it by leaving positive reviews on iTunes. Until next time, keep countercharging. Music is a composition of Kevin MacLeod and is licensed under Creative Commons.